Hello, welcome back to my little tutorial thingamabob. So today we're gonna do like a rose gold kind of smoky eye. So I'm gonna start off with CV mattifying day cream. My skin type is usually oily combination. I usually get oily here, but I get dry around this area. Depending on the day, it's really weird. So the one thing I like about this moisturizer is that it doesn't make my face oily. Next I'm going to use is the Tarte Rainforest at Sea spray. This you could be used as a primer, but I use it as a way to also give me extra moisture. I will put sunblock around this time, but because I'm not going out and the only time I'm going to go out is to rehearsal later on tonight, so I'm going to use the Tarte Poreless face primer. You should take about a dime size and that will like fulfill your whole face. Little goes a long way, and you just dab around the corner, rub it in, and make sure you really get it under eye so that your concealer doesn't crease. I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm using this to spot conceal because I have a lot of acne scars, so just a little bit here. Just take a beauty sponge and some MAC Fix Plus. You could use just water, but I prefer using this because I'm too lazy to go to the bathroom. And then how you conceal it is by dabbing. Don't swipe. I feel like the most full coverage is when you dab into your skin. Now foundation, I will be using the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is the shade Medium 4 Barcelona. This foundation is very lightweight and is great for oily skin, from my opinion, and also it gives you the fullest coverage. And a little bit goes a long way. All you really need is like 2.5 pumps. And then how you get fullest coverage is by dabbing it into your skin like this. And just use like a flat top kind of foundation brush. Another thing, don't forget to blend around your neck, because I don't know, it bothers me when people have a really good base here but they don't blend it to their neck. I'm gonna use the Naked Skin from Urban Decay. This is the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. All you do is just swipe down and across. I'm going to go with the Kat Von D Shade of Light Contour Palette. We're going to take the banana shade right here, and you're just going to set the under eye. Again, dabbing motions, not streaky, because I feel like when you do that, you're just basically taking away all the concealer that you just put on. And by dabbing the powder onto your concealer, it actually pushes like the powder into your pores. We're going to take this shade right here and just set on top of it so that your concealer doesn't crease. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I know that we conceal our eyelids as a primer, but because we're using some of our Urban Decay shadows, I find that when you don't use their primer, they don't really show up. So you're just gonna dab, and don't put too much primer because then I find it hard to not to conceal, but to blend. So the first palette will be the Naked 3 from Urban Decay, and we're gonna use the shadow called Limit. Just put this on your crease. The next palette will be the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the colors that you'll be using is Raw Senna and Burnt Orange. I'm going to go back with the Urban Decay palette and we're going to take the shade Trick. It's like a rose gold kind of color and I'm going to use my ring finger. And I find that because it's shimmery, it is easier and best to apply with the finger instead of a brush. Now going back with the Anastasia palette, I'm going to take Realgar, something like that. Well, this shade right here. And you're just going to put it on the outer half. I used the wrong brush, oh well. I'm going to take the Red Orchid and we're going to put it on the outer 1/3 of your eye, so let's create a smoky effect. Now you're just going to go back with each shade to go back and just touch up. I'm just going to put the Real Guard on the half. And back to that rose gold shade to bring the pop back in. Now we're going to take Tempera. It's this white shade. It's matte and you're just going to highlight your brow bone. Then you're going to go back with these two shadow right here and you're just going to blend on top of your crease. Now on a pencil brush, you're going to take these two shades right here and just lightly dab and put it on your lower lash line halfway. I'll be grabbing the Inglot Black Gel Liner. This gel liner works perfect. I'll be taking the Rimmel London Black Gel Liner, and with this I'm going to tightline. Basically, tightline is, you see how where your lash line is, that's where you're going to pencil it in. I'll be popping some lashes, some wispy lashes, and the glue that I use is from Tony Moly. You guys, this is like the best eyelash glue ever. Your eyelash doesn't come off, and what bothers me is that when I use Duo or like any other lash glue, the inner corner usually start coming off and I could see it like flailing out like this, and it just really bothers me. But this is like your holy grail glue, trust me. It's a Korean brand. I got it in San Francisco at Japantown. It's called Korean Beauty or something like that. I like to apply my mascara before putting on the lashes, just so that the eyelash actually lasts longer. And the the mascara that I use is Too Faced Better Than Sex. I'm gonna take like this cream eyeshadow stick. It's from Etude House, another Korean brand. I got this in Korea, so not sure how you're gonna order it. I'm pretty sure you can order it online. Basically, I'm gonna just take this on my lower lash and meet with the eyeshadow that we put on earlier and on the inner corner to highlight. Now we're gonna take Benefit Their Real mascara and just put on your lower lash line. Now you want to pinch your false lashes with your real lashes to blend them in together, instead of having your false lashes and then your real lash like this, because it just looks really awkward. So you just want to pinch them together so they become as one. For brows, I'll be using the Molly Brow Gel. So I just skipped a whole big major step. I forgot to set my face, and that's the reason why I'm starting to look like a grease ball. I'm going to go with the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. Next is contour, which is my favorite part. So I'll be taking the Hoola Benefit contour powder, and it comes with this brush right here, perfect for contour. So what I usually do is I create a line. So you will go from your ear and down. Some people like to curve it up, but to me, I already have a big face and a round face, wide face, whatever you want to call it. So I don't do that. I just go straight down to create more of a structured face. Now, if I feel very super fancy that day, I will usually contour around on my nose bridge. But today, we're not going to be doing that. But we will contour your double chin. So you just go under your chin. So now you guys know my technique, how I hide my double chin. Then you're going to take a Simply brush or some kind of brush or whatever you're going to use. And you don't take a lot of the products because you're already having that contour shape going on. What you want to do is just blend it out because you don't want any harsh lines. So what I usually do is go in like circular motions. We're going to be cleaning our contour area on your cheekbone. You could take any translucent powder. This is the one that I have, so I'm just going to try to use it all up. You could also use the banana shade from the Kat Von D contour kit. The only thing I don't like about this powder is that it smells really weird. Just dip it. You're just going to leave this on until you finish your whole blush and highlight and all that jazz. For blush, I'll be taking from the Jaclyn Hill collaboration with Becca. I'm going to take this middle shade right here. For highlight, I'm going to be taking these two shades right here. It's Prosecco Pop. This is Prosecco Pop, and this is Champagne Pop. We're just going to mix them two together. Yes. And with the leftovers, you're just going to do it on the tip of your nose. I usually don't like doing the whole bridge because it makes me feel like I'm very sweaty. So just the tip of your nose. To your powder brush, you're going to dust powder away, and you see how it creates that nice clean line. You're gonna blend everything out. Yes, yes. I'm gonna take some chapstick. I'm gonna take this lip liner that I got from Target. It's from Essence, something like that. I'm just gonna put it all over my lip. Then I'm gonna take Kimchi Doll from Gerard Cosmetic, put it on the center of my lips. Then we're gonna set everything with a setting spray. I like the Kat Von D Lock and Load. And this is the finished look.